a triangle. But actually, he was a philosopher, and so he was not only concerned with mathematics, but also about how the world functions. So this is an example of the pre-Socratic philosopher, and you can see here that actually he's not only that, like I said, he's a philosopher, but he's interested in mathematics, but he's also influenced by all kinds of beliefs, and he's in religion that plays a part in his thinking and his school. This is one of the key things that where there's the pre-Socratic period and the post-Socratic period. Philosophy, especially prior to the Middle Ages, was very much there in finding the truth. So in this example, you see that Pythagoras had this hypothesis and showed how the world worked, and it actually seemed to make a lot of sense, like the parallels between mathematics and music. So there is a ratio between the octaves and the length of a column, or the string, and the octaves. So it seems to make perfect sense, but if that doesn't hold true anymore, then the theory breaks. And if once pointed out, then people got shocked, and the messenger got punished. Whereas in post-Socratic philosophy, it was actually encouraged to find and to contradict these theories, and because that's a step to further developing and enhancing and finding the truth. I think that's the core issue in philosophy: finding the truth. What is the truth?
It's known for his beliefs in the transmigration of souls. Pythagoras believed that there was a scale of reward and punishment for the soul after death. He took his ideas from an ancient religious sect associated with Orpheus. It was the Orphics who first developed the concept of the soul and its relationship to the body. In his famous Republic, Plato describes how the soul of Atalanta, famous for her running prowess, returned to earth in the body of an athlete, whilst that of the vile Thersites was trapped in the body of an ape. After several reincarnations, the soul of the true believer could find release from the wheel of birth and achieve eternal peace.
So that's also one of the. So he's really a broad thinker, not only in mathematics and how it relates to nature, and basically mathematics being capable of explaining everything. But on the other hand, there's also these ideas about more or less reincarnation, your soul going from one vehicle to the next, and finally reaching. But after going through many stages and many different lives, you can reach into heaven. Okay, that's enough about Pythagoras.
Hi, I'm John Green. This is Crash Course World History, and today we're going to talk.
It became apparent that France would fall.
What's this?
And so in Britain.
It starts to play automatically? Okay. Alright, so then we're reaching the Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle. They are the very, very famous philosophers, and they put not only the groundwork for Western philosophy, but actually Western society as a whole. Way of thinking is very much owed to these three philosophers. They are teacher and students of each other, yet all in their own fields they have contributed to and put a very big fundament under Western society and Western way of thinking. So science, mathematics, ethics, morality, and broad fundamental fields with fearless, rational argument, deduction, regardless of the outcome. So it doesn't matter where you end up, as long as you just follow the rigorous steps of logic. Then it is fine. Socrates. Actually, can I briefly, because I would like to take some notes while I pass it. He was a little bit annoying to most people. He just went around and engaged with people, criticizing basically how society is organized. If a shoemaker can make shoes, then a politician should be able to be effective in ruling the people, but actually in reality that doesn't seem to be very true. And he was very confrontational in his questioning, embarrassing a lot of people, because through his questioning, Socratic questioning, he very much questioned the people, and they very often felt criticized and humiliated through his questioning. He didn't write any books. The reason why we know him is that Plato wrote many books where always Socrates was the star figure in his books. So they knew each other. They were a teacher and student, and but his teaching was very much about ethics and moral theory, and he encouraged people to move away from the materialistic world into finding your soul. That's where you can find true happiness. All why the path to true happiness was through soul searching and through actually rigorous argument, by being very clear and uncompromising about what's right and what's wrong. So that this was also more of a black and white theory. The arguments there, I think, is a big difference with Confucius, where Confucius is more about enduring, staying calm, not arguing, but agreeing, waiting your time, be more tactical. Whereas Socrates was very direct, and through argumentation, through using your mind, kind of expose the fallacies of other people's behavior and thinking. So that is, I think that's a big difference between Confucianism and Socrates, and I think we can still see the consequences of these philosophies in society. I don't know what came first, if that was already ingrained into Western culture and Eastern culture, but I think their teachings have been very much influencing contemporary Europeans and followers of Confucianism in Japan and China.
はい、皆さんこんにちは、雲野です。 今日はですね、雲野塾の研修のプログラムをご紹介したいと思います。で、こういうふうなホームページありますけれども、ぜひですね、一度中身をご覧になっていただきたいと思います。今日は V キューブさんのスタジオに来て、この収録をしておりますので、中身はこういうふうになってて、今最近ホットなね、グローバルリーダーの定義など書いてあります。で、特に経団連が作成しました、留学すれば英語ができて専門性を持つというだけではですね、グローバルリーダーになれないとここに書いてありますようにですね、仕事ができる、専門性を持つ、英語ができるだけじゃなくてですね、私どもの塾ではリベラルアーツということ、それからもう一つは孫子の兵を、さらにはですね、日本の歴史というものを合わせて教えることによって、皆さんが海外の欧米の方々と、もしくは華僑圏の方々と正々堂々と渡り合えるような人物を育成しようというふうなことを考えています。ここに次のスライドが出ておりますけれども、ここに書いてありますのはですね、さらに、私どもの雲野塾の中身につきましてはですね、欧米の資料しか使っておりません。また実際に雲野塾は英語でやっておりますので、英語の講師がこう話しておりますけど、学習はですね、日本の歴史をまだ教えてますので、学習の午後はですね、日本のプログラムをしております。で、以前はこれ有料だったので、今はですね、実際に会場費も取っていただいておりませんで、毎回5000円ということで、朝9時から午後5時までやっておりますので、ぜひ皆さんですね、ご検討の上ご参加いただければと。英語のできない方もですね、学習の午後、こういうふうな研修をしておりますので、ぜひご参加いただければというふうに思っておりますので、よろしくお願いします。で、ここにさらにですね、グループ討議とか実務の勘どころを教えると書いてありますけど、実際には私が10年ほどですね、欧米の新聞とか雑誌等をですね、集めてきた、もともと英語のベースでございますので、そうしたものをですね、50セッションのテーマに分けて資料を作成しております。そういうことで、世界のオペレーション、もしくはカントリーリスクも含めてですね、しかも世界のトップの方々に対しても、いろいろな分析とか洞察をしてですね、議論をしております。そういったことも含めてですね、今後ともよろしくお願いしたいと思います。以上で私の挨拶を終えますが、今回のこのビデオの収録にあたってはですね、V キューブさんのスタジオをお借りしてですね、お時間を頂戴して、このビデオを作成させていただきました。よろしくお願いします。どうもありがとうございました。